Hi everybody, it's Dana, and it's so weird to be here filming a video. I haven't filmed a video at my craft table in so long. The last 2 or 3 videos that are up on my channel are just updates about me from my cancer, and so I can't even remember the last time I filmed an actual video. It was probably well over a year ago. So let me tell you what all this mess is here on my table. I have started putting together fall journals, and I have 5 of them going at the current time. I really wanted to do more. I ended up just doing all at once. One of these is a gift, 4 of them will go into my shop. And so all I did was my I had digitals that I really wanted to use for fall. There's some really beautiful ones out there, and my printer broke. And I'm pretty sure the print heads are just clogged, and I ordered this kit to like unclog them, and it didn't work. So I'm actually gonna have to take it in somewhere and have it fixed. So what I did was I went through my paper pads and I chose 5 different fall paper pads that I had, and these are the 5 that I decided to use in my journal. So we have Sunset Fields. This is a Michael's Hot Buy. This is also Michael Hot Buy. It's called Give Thanks. Oops, I'm not gonna, oh, the whole back of that paper pad just fell off. Okay. I'm not sure where I got this one. It might have been Joann's. It's from Craft Smart. It's called Hearth and Harvest. Could be Michael's too, I'm not sure. Pumpkin Vines. This is Recollections. And then this one is almost done. I only have a few pages left. This one is called, actually, no, you know what? I didn't use this one. Let me put this one aside. Didn't do that one. I used these 4, and 2 of them I'm making out of the Sunset Fields because it's all sunflowers, and my sister's favorite flower is sunflowers. So I'm being proactive, and since I'm making a journal out of that one, I'm just gonna make 2, and one of them is her Christmas gift. So what I've done is, let me just take one of them out here. What I've done is I've made covers. They're just fabric. And it's fabric and some batting over a file folder. That's all it is, and it's just stitched on. And then I've got 6 total pages from each of the paper pads in each one, along with the scraps. So I have this one. Okay. And then I've got this one, really pretty. These 2 have the sunflower paper in them. And then I have this one, which is the Pumpkin Vines, that's more like blues and browns, really pretty with some gold foiling. And all that's in them right now is the cover and 6 pages from the paper pad. And I did do a couple of them. I coffee dyed the paper from the paper pads, and that's these 2. I actually coffee dyed the cardstock because I just felt like it looked better. And I coffee dyed this one with the blues, just to kind of tone the blue down a little bit so it wasn't so bright. So those are the only 2 I coffee dyed the cardstock on. So I just thought I'd turn on the camera and put the other papers and bags and doilies and stuff and load up the journal so they're ready to be stitched in. And I just thought that I would go ahead and turn on my camera and record while I'm doing that, just so I can talk with y'all, and just kind of, I know that I put up a video 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said that I would be putting up videos in the coming week, and that just didn't happen. I was my daughter's having a lot of medical issues right now. We've had lots of different appointments and stuff, and right now it's 11:30 p.m. at night, and we have another procedure that she has to have done tomorrow, and I thought, I really want to get these journals, at least get the pages ready to be stitched in. So I thought I'd just go ahead and turn the camera on tonight and talk with y'all while I do that. So before we catch up and chit chat, let me just show you what I've picked as the extra pages. I have the coolest children's dictionary that I found at Goodwill. This is what it's called. And this is copyright. Aren't those inside covers cool? Look at these just blank pages. I have not dyed these. This is how old this book is. Okay, it's from 1939 is the copyright. And look at these yellowed pages in here. Just beautiful. So what I did with this was I pulled out, I went to the definition pages for some like fall words. And then I tore those pages out. So like this one has fall on it. This one has pumpkin. We've got Thanksgiving on this one. On this one we have leaf. And on this one we have Halloween. So I picked 5 pages that had fall words on them and tore them out, and we're gonna have to put some washi on the edges of these before we actually put them in the book, so we'll do that. They're just really old and fragile. You can see all of the yellowing, and I don't want them to crack where they're gonna be sewn in the journal. So I've got those. I picked just some ledger paper, so that's that. And I've got 3 different types of coffee dyed paper. I've got coffee dyed paper. I've got a little pan that's got circles in it, so it gives this cool effect when I dry them in the oven. So I've got 5 of those. I've got coffee dyed colored paper. So I've had 1 sheet left of blue to go with this one here. So perfect. I have 1 sheet left, and then I've got yellow and green for the other ones. And then I've just got regular coffee dyed paper. These are, if you look back at my last coffee dyeing video on my channel, I had some really dark ones that came out. So I pulled those because I thought they'd look great. And then these are ones that just had imprints from a plastic placemat on them. So I've got those. I've got a fall Edith Holden page for each journal. Then I have this book that I found at Goodwill a long time ago. It was just a journal. Literally the whole thing is just pages like this. Just lined paper. So I've got, hi honey. So I just tore out 5 pages of those to go in each one. And these I made, I'll tell you the little story about it. Gail Agostinelli was doing her fall journals, and she had been given, she inserted a page into her journals that she didn't show a tutorial. It was gifted to her by somebody, and all she did was show it after it was in the journal. And I loved it, and I thought it was such a great way to utilize book page, but that you could actually still journal on. Now, I don't know what the lady made hers out of, but basically it was book page between, I don't know what hers was made out of. Could have been vellum, could have been parchment paper. I didn't have any of that kind of stuff on hand, but I did have just regular tracing paper. This is just tracing paper that I got at the Dollar Tree. And so all I did was sandwich 2 book pages that were a nice size in between tracing paper, and I just glued on the very edges just so that the book page would stay in place. And then I sandwiched it in between, inked it, and then I just zigzag sewed around. And I just think that's so great because you're still able to journal on it because it's tracing paper over there. And so I made one for each journal, and I just loved that idea. I don't know who gifted it to Gail, what hers was made out of. I just went by how it looked, how it looked like the person did it. and just used what I had, and I thought they turned out great. So that's another page we're gonna put in there. And on top of that, then I've got doilies. I've got just small little like ledger paper, so that's like a half page. I've got these paper bags. And then the last thing I made that I'm gonna actually stitch into the middle of the signature of the journal is I made fabric envelopes. I just basically glued book page onto fabric and then just sewed around. And I left them open because I'm gonna stitch them in when I sew the signature in. Then once the signature's sewn in, I will glue the two sides. And that will be a floating envelope in the middle of the signature, and we'll do something to decorate them. So I have 5 of those, and those are all fabrics that I've used in the journal, so they match pretty well. So that's what I have, and now I'm just gonna basically, we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna start putting these together. So, all right. So I think we'll start with these pretty little things. I just love these, and I think what I'll do is probably embellish them a little, maybe in the bottom corners, but we'll do that kind of as we go through the journals and start decorating and putting in ephemera and stuff. And for right now, I'm just kind of keeping my scraps with the actual journals, because before I stitch in, I'm gonna wanna decorate the front of the journal before I stitch in. So after we load everything in and figure out the order of the signature, decorating the covers will be the next part. So, all right, so let's see. We'll just do one at a time here. So let's just see where we might want to put this. It can really go anywhere because all I've got is the decorative paper in here right now. So let's see. I think let's just put it right here. Okay, then we'll grab our dictionary page. Let's put that up against this green right here. This one's got the Halloween word, and this one really is not Halloween colors, so I think I'm gonna choose something else. Let's choose, pumpkin. Let's just do fall. So this says fall, right? Oh, we can't put these in yet because we need to washi those, so we'll wait on that. Okay, I'm gonna want the blue paper in this one. I think I'm gonna put that here because I've got this one turned inside out, so I've got 2 just plain papers up next to each other here, so let's break that up and put that here. Okay, then we've got ledger paper. It's green, so let's put that here. Yeah, that looks good. We did the colored paper. We need this one. I'm gonna put that here. And then we've got this one. What don't we have something in between? My hands are shaking a bit, sorry. I don't have anything here. So it'll be pretty. Let's put just our writing paper. Why don't we put that, let's put that under here. See where we want our Edith Holden. Oh, isn't that pretty? Let's see what's gonna go best in here because I don't want like red or orange or anything because it's mostly blue. So this one might be good. It's just writing on one side and then, yeah, let's use this one. Let's see. So I'm sorry if this is kind of a boring, more boring. It might look really nice with the green, huh? Yeah, that's pretty. So I'm sorry, this might be a little bit more of a boring video just because this is all we're doing, but I thought we could chit chat and, okay, let's see where we're gonna put our little half page here. Let's get that folded. Somewhere where there's not a lot of, oh, you know what I didn't pull was music paper. So we need to get a piece of music paper in here. Let's see, we've got that. I think I'm gonna put music paper right here in the front. Got that. Okay, how about right here? That there. And our doily. And I have two different types of doilies that I'm gonna use. I've got these rectangle ones and I've got this real pretty one here. I think I'm gonna use this one in here. It's fancier and it's a little bit longer than what the pages are, but that's okay. It's still, I think, shorter than the cover. Let me double check that though. It's not, so almost. I think I'm just gonna cut it off a little right here, just so it doesn't get messed up. Save that, because we can use that in collage. So that doesn't look too bad. Let's see, where do we want to put that? Someplace super pretty. We're gonna put music paper here. This might look really pretty over this coffee dye paper though. Once the music paper is in, it'll sit there. Let's do that. That doesn't look too bad with it cut off at the top. The ones that I have that are a size smaller than this are like way too small. So I'd rather have it cut off a little bit than have it like super tiny. Okay. I believe that I made this one, I think, for the middle. We've got a couple we can look at here. Let me find it. So we have this one and this one. I think I like this one better. Okay, so we're just gonna set that in here just so we know it goes with that journal. Okay, and then our paper bag, we just need to cut off the end of it here. So that it opens. And give that a fold. And I think I want to punch a thumb hole here, so let me get my punch. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I used certain things in my craft room. So I'm not really sure where everything is. Oh, here it is, got it. Because we'll need to do that for all of them. Okay, so I'm just gonna punch a thumb hole right here in the middle. And let's see where we want to put that. So we have that doily here, and we're gonna have music paper here. Edith Holden, ledger paper, our pretty book page, writing paper. I'm thinking maybe right here or right here. This has two kind of specialty pages here, so I think right here. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Let's get our doily down in there. I don't want to smush it. Why isn't it going in? There we go. I think I need to cut it off just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, now it fits on the inside. Okay. Our envelope. Okay, let's grab some music paper because we're gonna need that for all of them. And I need to put washi tape on those other ones. So, let's see here. I have several of these music pages, music books that I got at Goodwill. I have 4 of them. Nice big pages. I want something with lots of notes. So we'll have to trim these down. Oh, come on. We're gonna tear off that edge anyway because these pages are too big. So I'm just gonna grab that one and the one that was next to it because that was the middle of, they've got lots of notes on them, both of them. So we need 5 of them, so that's 2. Maybe, I think I'm gonna cut this stitching. That's gonna make it a lot easier. My blade might be a little dull. Looks like this one was torn too, so we'll grab that. That's 3. So I hope y'all are all doing well. It's been forever since we've crafted together. I would love to read some comments below if you feel like commenting below on what kind of projects you guys have been up to the last year. A year is a long time. And I mean, I know in 1 year at times with my crafting, like I've gone completely like from one style of crafting to another. So let me know what y'all have been up to. And okay, that's gonna make this a lot easier. I'm gonna pull these off the threads if I can. Oh, it's glued too. Well, it should still make it easier. So what I'll do is just take this like this, and then I'll cut it apart. There. Then I can just work from the center out when I'm taking things out of the book. All right, so let's trim these down. Get them all facing the right way with the torn edge on this side. There we go. And these, I think, are 9 by 12. Let's measure. Yeah, 9 by 12. So we want them 8.5 by 11 or shorter. I think what I'll do is just kind of trim around the music on all of them. Let me grab my trimmer. Move things out of the way here. So they might be a little bit shorter than the actual 8.5 by 11, but I don't care about that. I like to have different sized things in my journals. So we'll just do them to where they look nice and look kind of intentional. Okay. And then we'll go kind of close to the music here. Maybe not that close, a little bit below that. And then at the top, I'm going to be mindful of the page number. We'll go like this. And now let's check and see. Those should be under 11 inches. Oh, they're exactly 11. Perfect. All right. So let's just get these folded in half real quick. So pretty. Can't not have music papers in the journal. Sorry, I know I'm probably off camera. There we go. So anyway, other than cancer this last year, I've been dealing with my youngest daughter, who's 16, has been having a lot of medical issues. And like a lot of chronic pain, and now she does have a couple of conditions. She's got EDS, which is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and okay, I was gonna put music right here at the beginning of this one right here. I don't want to put it under the doily because I don't think that's gonna look good, but I'm gonna put it over the doily. So when you turn the page, then you see the doily on the coffee dyed, and I think that looks good. Okay, so we just need to washi tape these. Okay, of course my washi tape drawer is buried. So let's see if I can get to it and see. I thought I had fall. Oh, this one's pretty. Let's use this one, and it's a little wider. It's not fall, but it is like a nice like peachy floral, so I think that'll be good for all of the books. So we'll just open these up and run washi tape over them. And I'm going to definitely use my glue stick to make sure that they stick on really well. So anyway, my middle daughter, she's got EDS, and then she also has fibromyalgia. And she hurt her neck. I'm trying to find the edge here. She hurt her neck back in like April. It's been a while. And because of the EDS, what EDS is it's like a, it's, oh, this is really sticky. I may not have to use, I may not have to use glue stick on these. So that's good. So what the EDS is, if you don't know, it's a condition. It's like when you see people say they're double jointed, it's hypermobility. So a lot of, like 100%, not 100% of people who are double jointed have EDS, but 100% of people that have EDS are double jointed. And so, okay, that's much stronger. And I think I'll just put it on one side of it. I don't think that we need it on the inside and the outside, because that's essentially taped on the underside. Okay, so that's that one, and it's going in the one we were just working on. Now I'm gonna be careful with this one because I don't want to cover up the Halloween. So anyway, what happens to her is she, her joints pop. She doesn't even really have to do anything. And I think because this is gonna be like under, I'm just gonna fold that under like that instead of cutting. So there we go. And I was able to avoid the Halloween, but now Halloween has this really cool like tape next to it. All right, so there's that one. So she has that, and then she also has juvenile fibromyalgia. And so anyway, she was just like stretching her neck when she used to pop her neck like on purpose. And she had gone through chiropractic care, and they told her, don't do that, stop doing that. And so she stopped doing that. And so one day she was like stretching, just stretching her neck. And because of her condition, her neck popped, and it popped in a really weird way. And she immediately felt pain. And it's been horrible ever since. So now she has chronic neck pain ever since. And it's been awful. Like, we had to pull her out of school because she can't, you know, she's doing school online, and she can't even sit up at her laptop to do her schoolwork. And so she's just, it's just been awful. It's just been awful. And, well, she's taking so many over-the-counter like Tylenol and ibuprofen and stuff like that, that she developed some stomach issues to where she has pain in her stomach. I'm gonna hit this with my bone folder because that doesn't look like it's sticking down very well on this particular page. I think I'll do that to all the ones we've done just so make sure that they stick really well. So anyway, she's been dealing with that, and she's like, anytime she eats anything, her stomach hurts like really bad. I had her in the ER a couple of times, and it's just been awful. And so we've been to, for her neck, we went to chiropractic care was the first thing we saw her regular doctor, and they said, you know, she might benefit from chiropractic care. So she did chiropractic, and then they ordered physical therapy when the chiropractic care didn't work. And so she went through like a couple months of chiropractic care that didn't help. And then they ordered physical therapy, and she went through a little bit of physical therapy, but only a couple weeks because the physical therapy was literally just causing her more pain. And she couldn't even do the exercises. She would get really lightheaded, and so it's been a constant battle of just trying to figure out what is wrong with her neck and trying to keep her out of daily pain. She has just chronic pain. So Children's Hospital out here, they sent her to a, let's decide where we want this in here. They sent her to, I want the fall to be on the first thing you see when you come to that page. So she went to neurosurgery at Children's Hospital because they deal with neck stuff, because the orthopedics don't deal with the neck stuff. Neurosurgery does. And so they sent her to, I think I might put this in between here to break up some of that, maybe. Oh, let's do it here. So of course they ran all the tests, CAT scans and x-rays, and they did an MRI and everything. And once they determined it was something that wasn't something she needed surgery for, he sent her to another specialist it's not chiropractic care, but it's basically, they call it soft tissue manipulation. And it, did we put the bag in here? I'm just chatting away and I can't remember what we've done and not done. I thought we put the bag in. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this one's all got all the extra pages in it. So that one's done. We just need to decorate the front of it. So put that over here. Where are my scraps for that one? Here they are. Gotta keep all my scraps together because I used different paper pads for each one. We've got to make ephemera, so I want to keep my scraps with the journal, so when we go to make ephemera, we have the scraps to do that with. All right. So anyway, she got sent to so there's this is this one. So she got sent to I'm just gonna do what I did for the other one and just put the music in the front. So this guy does like soft tissue manipulation, and I'd never heard of it before. They call it OMT. It stands for something. I'm not sure what, but I'm just gonna go one by one and just start putting things. Actually, I think I want to put this one here. And then we'll put our dictionary page here because that washi tape really goes with that. So she's only had 2 appointments with this guy, but she seems to always kind of feel better after her treatments. And it's not like chiropractic care where you go like several times a week. It's like twice a month. And so that seems to, and then the guy doing the soft tissue manipulation, sent her to Children's Hospital's pain clinic for juveniles. And so she is also doing that, and boy, that was a really neat experience. I had never, I go to, I'm gonna also put the colored paper here, and I'm thinking yellow on this one, because we've got a lot of like yellows in here. So I think we'll use a yellow one in here. Am I in camera for you guys? I am. Good. Okay. So we had her appointment with the Children's Hospital Pain Clinic just on Monday, this past Monday. And it was really interesting because they, I think I want to put this here, but I think I want to use this side of it to come out against there. Use the mushrooms. I think we'll put this coffee dyed paper here. We have our writing paper. Okay, did I get everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I got everything there. I got that one, and I put the music in. Okay, so let's use this doily, this rectangle doily here. So what was really interesting about the pain clinic was they deal with the pain as a whole. And so it's not just one doctor that's seeing her for pain. We were in this appointment and there were 4 different doctors in the room with us. There was the doctor that was the pain doctor. There was a physical therapist. There was an intern. And then there was a psychologist. So what's really cool is that they're treating it like they're also treating her depression, because when you're in chronic pain, you have depression that goes along with that. So she's got all of the mental stuff that goes along with having chronic pain, and so they're dealing with that along with, so it's like this whole approach to her pain, where they're treating her as a whole, not just the places of her body that hurt. And I just thought that was fabulous. I wish they would do that with adults. I don't have that kind of care with my chronic pain issues. I think I want to put this here. I'm trying to see where I want to put the bag. Maybe here. We don't have a whole lot going on right here, so let's put our bag there. So I just thought that was just fabulous. And so they're dealing with her, all that she's going through mentally because of her pain, not just her body. And that was just fabulous. I think everyone who has chronic pain should have care like that, whether they're a kid or an adult. I have never ever had anybody address, we're gonna go like that. Anybody address my mental state because of my pain. So I was super happy with that. So we did put Edith Holden in here, didn't we? I'm sitting here looking at, I think we did because we put the mushrooms, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And we just need to choose an envelope for the middle of this one. So tomorrow she goes for, okay, I know literally, I know that I made these to go in the middle of the sunflower ones. So let me just put those aside because I know that one doesn't go with that one. So between these two, let's look at the middle. What did I put in the middle here? Okay, definitely we're not putting this. That just totally blends in. So, oh, look at that. That's gonna be so pretty in the middle of there. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, I'm so happy to finally be getting this done. We'll put our scraps in here, and then we'll put this one aside. Okay, on to the next. The two sunflower ones are next. So I know the envelopes that go with that one. All right. Oh, look, I rounded the corners of these. I might go back and do that to all of them. I'm not sure. Okay, let's put the scraps aside. Okay, so I must have done this brown one for this one, and it does kind of blend in because of the wood here, but what we can do is decorate it in a way where it's gonna stand out. So that's no problem. All right. Okay, so let's just do our music. So tomorrow she goes in for an endoscopy. They're gonna scope down her esophagus and into her stomach because all of her tests have come back okay. They've ran blood tests and stuff, checking for ulcers and things like that. And she, so far, has been okay. So they've checked her liver functions, they've checked her for gallstones and kidney stones, and they've done all kinds of tests. And she just, see if there's another page that washi tape might look better right here. Let's do that. Okay, so let's do, oh, the yellow would be really pretty right here, huh? Let's do that. Yellow or green? Let's see. Let's just put them both right here and see what we like. So that's yellow. That's green. Let's do the green. And this is just coffee dyed. Like I have pastel colored like copy paper. So that's just the coffee dyed green. Okay, so we got that there. We got that there. We're gonna put our ledger paper. We can put our ledger paper right here. And now we'll start back at the beginning because we've got other papers to use here. That's too many like dots. Like this. This will look cool next to, we've got these kind of dot things, then the book page, and then the sunflowers. That looks really pretty. Okay, let's do our lacy one now. I think next to this dictionary page would be pretty. I love that coffee dyed with the placemat. It's so pretty. Okay, journaling, our lined paper. Let's do that over here. Gosh, I'm thinking that's like too much white right there. Why don't we put, let's put our Edith Hold in there. Let's use this one, that's pretty. Let's find another place for that writing. Anywhere I go, it's gonna be the back of a, oh, here, let's put it here. There, that's better, because at least it's got music there. Okay, did that, did that, did that, did that, and that. Okay. On on to our smaller things here for a paper bag. So anyway, so it's been quite an adventure with her and the things that are going on with her. And, you know, I'm not beyond the fact that it could be some of it stress related. You know, I mean, I've not dealt with my mom having cancer, but my dad died of cancer. And so I know that it was probably super stressful for her when I was dealing with the cancer. And, you know, some of it could be prolonged because of stress from that. Okay, let's see where we want our bag. Let's flip through here. This is cute like that. I could go here or even here. That's pretty. Let's keep our hand there. Get our Edith Holden there. Let's put it here. I really like that. No, I don't like that. Maybe here. Oh yeah. I just don't like it up against that dictionary page. I don't want to put it there. There we go. Let's put it there. Okay, and let's find a place for our doily. Oh, you know what? Let's put our doily here. That'll look good. Okay, we'll use one of the round ones that we need to trim off. And I'm thinking I want to trim off from the bottom this time around. So let's see where we want to. Okay, so right there. I'll just trim straight up. Keep that for collage. And I think that'll look really pretty on that gingham. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm super happy with that. Okay, oh, we still have our little small sheet here of ledger. Find a place for that. Maybe here. Yeah. Let's put it here. Oh, do I have it upside down? I like the holes to be at the front, so let's just fold it the other way. There. Just like that. That's pretty. Okay, and I did these for the sun. This is the sunflower one of them. And so this is what I chose for that. That's right, I said this and then we decorate it, but no, this was the sunflower journal. So I did these cute little, I don't know if you can see the little design here, but there it is with red and kind of like a gold. And I think that looks really pretty in there. Okay, that one's done. Let's put the scraps in it, add it to the pile, and we'll do the other sunflower one. See what our time is at. Oh gosh, this is a long one. Okay, I want to keep this under an hour, so let's zoom through these ones here. Now that we've got a feel for it, and this one's pretty much just like the other one, so should go pretty quick. Actually, let me just grab it and see exactly where I put everything, and we'll just do it exactly like that. So we did music, and then writing, and then I'll make this one go really fast. Look what I did. Okay, how about putting them in the right place instead of the outside of the signature? Okay, so that went like that. And then I had the circle coffee dyed. And then our book page. So there's that. Then I had green. Oh, and the yellow sheet, that will go with that one, yeah. Okay, I was making sure that the yellow was gonna go with the last book. And then we had Edith Holden. I think I want this one in here with this one, yeah. So we use that one here. It's pretty. And then we had our short ledger paper here. Okay, and then we had our other coffee dye. These are the really dark ones. These are so pretty. There, and then we put the doily. Oh, then we put the dictionary page. I'm gonna put Thanksgiving in this one and put leaf in the other one. Then we put our doily in. Okay, just match those edges up. I'm so glad to have these done and be able to move forward with these. I think I cut it like right there. Yep, perfect. I love that doily against that gingham paper. So cute, so cute. Okay, and then here we had our ledger and our bag. So ledger, and then our bag. So I'm hoping tomorrow, oh gosh, that they said they'll probably take a couple of biopsies of some of her stomach tissue, and they'll also be taking like some biopsy, just tissue samples of her like pancreas and stuff like that too. So, so they're dedicated to try and figure out what is going on with her stomach, because bless her heart, I just can't even imagine like to not be able to. Okay, and then our envelope. Just every time she goes to eat, it's so stressful for her because she knows she's going to be in pain from it. And that's just really sad. Really, really sad. Okay, so that's those. Okay, last one. And then we'll be done. Yes, this was the one I chose for here. That's gonna look really pretty, and it's also the inside cover of the journal cover, so that's gonna be really pretty right there. Okay, so we'll do the same kind of formula as we were doing. Start with music. This paper is so pretty, look at that plaid. I'm actually really thinking that this doily looks really pretty on that plaid. But we can still put, how will this look against the plaid? Oh yeah, that looks nice. And we'll put the doily here too, because I think that looks really good on the plaid. I like these little rectangle doilies. They're really cute. Okay. So we have this. Thinking Our dark coffee dyed paper would probably look really pretty. Look at the inside of this one. Isn't that gorgeous? That's gonna look really pretty there. Ooh, our yellow is gonna look really pretty right here. Look at that with the pumpkins there. Pretty. Okay, and we'll put our ledger paper here. And I think we'll go ahead and put the other coffee dye paper around it. Like that. So that's what we have next to that white page. And then ledger. And then we have this. Okay, where are we gonna put our book page? Maybe our book page will go there. Let's see. Let's find a place for our book page. Book page is gonna look good next to anything, really. Thinking here or here, because you'll still be able to see the yellow there. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks good right there. Okay, our writing paper. Let's put that around here. I'm thinking like that. And I think our Edith Holden will break that up nicely. So let's do that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, a couple more things and then we'll be done. Where are we gonna put this small writing paper here? I'm thinking maybe right here. That'd be nice. Right there. And let's find a spot for our bag. Oh, I wanted to show you the other side of this. This is super cute, this paper, this plaid. The other side of it, like it's got a little tag there, little print of a tag there. So cute. Isn't that cute? Okay. Let's find a spot for our bag. I'm kind of rushing. I know this video is a little long. Just really wanted to get these done and be able to chit chat and say hello. And it's probably kind of a boring video just watching me put papers in a journal, but I needed to do it. And I thought I'd just turn the camera on while I did it, just so I could say hi to everybody. Okay, where are we gonna put this bag? I got a couple things there. Oh, I really like this. Like, got a couple things in between those papers, a couple things in between those, only one against those, but I really like the bag here. I think it's gonna look really pretty right here. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, let's hold our finger there and check this spot here, because this is pretty plain back here. But yeah, maybe right up against that center. Yeah, let's put it there. And then we have our envelope for the middle. That, I really like that. Okay, all right, guys. So we've got all of the papers in our 5 fall journals. I've never ever done 5 journals at one time before. So it is going to be a feat for me. So let's spread them out here. That's what we have. And that we're going to be working on over the next week or two. So, oh, thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. I know this was a long one, kind of a boring one, but it was nice to kind of catch up and chat with y'all and say hello and show you what I've been working on. And I'm looking forward to doing this. And next time we're together, we're going to work on decorating the covers of these, and we're going to do some journal covers. Journal cover, something they call a topper. They call them journal toppers now. That's new over the last year or so. I love y'all. God bless. I hope you have a great night. It's really late here. It's almost midnight. Actually, it's probably past midnight at this point. So you guys have a great day tomorrow. I'll see you in a couple days. God bless. Bye-bye.